Hello, welcome to the very first lesson in Alfred Premier Lesson Book 1B. For today's lesson, you are going to need your lesson book, your pencil, and your piano. Let's get started. In your last lesson book, we had our fingers in certain positions on the piano. So let me head to my piano cam and I will show you what we were doing in the last book. Here's middle C on my piano. Now, a lot of times we put our thumb on middle C of our right hand, and sometimes we had both thumbs on middle C. We called that middle C position. But sometimes we had our right hand, a right thumb here, and we had our pinky on base C. And that is called C position. In this new book, we're going to have lots of positions. Let's figure out where our hands go for the first song. Put your left thumb on middle C. Put your finger 1 on D, so they're on next door neighbor notes. Your first note is going to be E. Now I'll play through the piece with you and then give you some help on how maybe you can get started on learning at the boat dock. Here I go. How did you do? Did you follow along on your music? Yay! You are going to love the peaceful music that comes from learning the boat dock. It's just like you were at the lake and had your feet in the water. It's such a cool song. So before you begin, take your pencil, look at the very first note in the right hand. It's finger 3. Circle finger 3 and write the letter E above it. Then take a look at your left hand and take a look at the first finger number. It's going to be a 1, and you're going to put a C there. Now, go to the piano and put your fingers in those positions. Pause the video and try playing the boat dock. Now that you're back, let's take a look at the positions for the next 2 pieces. The next 2 pieces are going to be back in one of our favorites, C position. So the first piece, boat dock, definitely in a different position. But now we are going to be back with our thumb on C and our pinky on this bass C right here. So if we were to play the next piece on page 6 at the park, then it would be a little bit like, just like a C5 finger scale to start out. Now in this piece, notice that we have steps and then we have skips. Pause the video and mark all the skips in this piece. Did you get all of them? Now, can you play the first two measures? Nice. Pause the video and play the whole piece at the park. All right, now that you're back, let's take a look at page 7, Walk to School. Now on this one, we are still in C position. Our finger 3 is going to start on E. So you might want to take your pencil and circle the number 3 and put an E above the first note. This is the first two measures. Now take a look at measure 3. Finger 2 plays on G. Finger 1 plays on D. This is measure 3. Pause the video. You play measure 3. Now measure 4 is very tricky. The first note is C. The next note skips D and goes up to E. And then the last note of the measure is G. Pause the video and label all of the notes of measure 4. I'll play the first 4 measures for you. Now take a look at measure 5. We start on base F. Is it a step or a skip to the next note? If you guessed skip, you are correct. Write the names of the notes in measure 5, F and D. Let's hear measure 5 and 6. Measure 7 and 8 go like this. Pause the video and play measures 5 through 8. Take a look at measure 9. We start on D. We play D, E, and skip down to C. Measure 10 has more skips. C, E, G. Measure 11 is the same as measure 9. And the last measure is just backwards. Backwards of measure 10. So here we are, measures 9 through 12. Pause the video and play measures 9 through 12. I know that you will be able to figure out these 3 pieces at the dock, walk to school, and at the park. If you just use your brain, make sure your hands are in the right position. If you have any questions, go back and watch the video again, and I'll see you right here next time.